Senna trained for a lifetime to protect humanity as a sentinel of light. On a mission in the Shadow Isles, her soul was captured by Thresh, tormentor of the dead. Trapped in Thresh's lantern, Senna learned to use the supernatural power of the Black Mist for herself. She's now the only human to ever escape Thresh's prison, cleansing the world of evil with the power of light and darkness. In Senna's base form, she uses her cannon to fire massive beams of energy. In Wraith form, she rushes down enemies with extreme mobility. No matter what form she takes, Senna is highly capable of redeeming the corrupted souls that cross her path. Senna has a unique resource, Wraith Meter. Heavy and special attacks all build Wraith Meter on hit. Once she has at least one bar, she can enter a Wraith form that unlocks new attacks and movement tools. We'll get back to what Wraith form can do later. For now, let's look at Senna's starting moves. In base form, Senna is all about hitting opponents from range. She wants to zone with beams of light and other projectiles to build up Wraith Meter. Her S1 suite is focused on her Relic Stone Cannon, forged from the broken weapons of other Sentinels. Tap S1 to fire a beam of light. Hold to charge it, and tap down to change its direction. This is Senna's most basic poke tool. Her S1 super shoots a more powerful blast of energy. While in base form, Senna's S2s use her control over the Black Mist. All of her S2 moves build Wraith Meter on block and on hit. Hold S2 to fire a projectile of mist that travels low to the ground. Release the button to make it shoot upwards. Down S2 throws a grenade in an arc. If it hits, Senna can follow up with S1 or a heavy attack to get a wall bounce. With forward S2, Senna unleashes a short burst of Black Mist. If she hits an opponent, she'll bring them into the air. Air S2 is a multi-hit attack that spikes the opponent to the ground. Hold any direction to steer this move. When Senna has at least one bar of Wraith Meter, she can use down forward S2 to dash a short distance and activate Wraith form. With S2 super, Senna dives at her opponent in a rush of Black Mist, then she enters Wraith form. This works even if she doesn't have Wraith Meter when she starts the attack. Once Senna has access to Wraith form, she wants to go on the offense. Wraith form changes all of Senna's moves. While it's active, she becomes a rushdown mix-up focused champion, and her Wraith Meter drains over time. Once it's empty, she'll return to base form if she's on the ground. In Wraith form, Senna gains a multi-directional air dash. After dashing forward, hold up or down to slightly angle the movement. Some of Senna's normals gain new properties while in Wraith form. For example, standing medium will shoot a projectile, and crouching heavy can hit off the ground. Wraith form S1 is a dash attack that tracks opponents horizontally. This can cancel into air dash in its startup. Wraith form's S1 super shoots a beam of dark energy. This has the same properties as in base form. With S2, Wraith form Senna briefly turns into a shadow that can move in any direction, unleashing a whirlwind attack when she reappears. Hold S2 to stay intangible for longer. Use this to end combos and cross up enemies. Down forward S2 lets Senna dash forward and return to base form. If Senna uses S2 super while in Wraith form, she'll release the anguish of the undead and go back to base form as well. Senna's ultimate purifies her opponent in an overwhelming surge of light. While in Wraith form, she blasts them with the Black Mist instead. This move has the same properties across both forms, and hits the entire floor from full screen. Senna's forward assist launches a grenade in an arc. Her back assist fires a short beam of light. Super assist shoots a much more powerful beam. If it hits Senna's teammate, they'll gain a small amount of recoverable health. Senna only loses Wraith Meter while she's the point champion, so if she tags out in Wraith form, she'll stay in it. If she's KO'd, she'll return to base form. Wraith form has unique assist attacks. Forward assist lets Senna rush forward in a whirlwind. If she hits an opponent, she'll kick them to the ground. Wraith form back assist summons an undead projectile. Senna is effective in both base and Wraith form, but switching between the two is key to unlocking her full potential. In base form, Senna's ranged tools are her bread and butter. Learn to use her Cannon Blast and Grenade to keep opponents away and gain Wraith Meter. Once you're in Wraith form, focus on using her diverse air movement to catch enemies by surprise. At the highest level, Senna wants to switch in and out of Wraith form very often, even within the same combo. Senna experts will cancel her S1 beam attacks into Wraith form dash, seamlessly rushing down opponents. Senna's two forms have very different strengths and weaknesses. She's the most versatile duo partner in 2x KO so far. Together, Caitlyn and Senna can keep opponents away very effectively. Once Senna has built enough Wraith meter, then she can get in close and tear through the enemy team. You can also pair Senna with Echo or Akali and play to Wraith form strengths. Use their mobility to mix up enemies from any direction. Now that we've covered the basics of Senna's kit, it's time to bring salvation to your foes. Learn to fight with both her forms and save the world one soul at a time.